At least 3 people have died after a key road and rail bridge linking Crimea to Russia was destroyed by a major explosion. The Kremlin is blaming the blast on a truck bomb, calling it a terrorist action.
It was an obvious target, strategic and symbolic, connecting the Russian mainland with illegally annexed Crimea, and not quite as secure as Russia must have hoped. A massive explosion tearing one section of the bridge apart early Saturday morning, one day after Vladimir Putin's 70th birthday, to the delight of Ukrainian meme makers. Russia's investigative committee says the blast was caused by a truck bomb and has identified the truck's owner as a resident of the city of Krasnodar.
According to preliminary data, this morning a truck exploded on the road section of the Crimea bridge from the side of the Taman Peninsula. This set 7 fuel tanks of a train travelling in the direction of Crimea on fire. As a result, 2 road sections have partially collapsed.
Mikhailo Podolyuk, chief advisor to Ukraine's president, tweeted straight after the blast, "Crimea, the bridge, the beginning. Everything illegal must be destroyed. Everything stolen returned to Ukraine. Everything occupied by Russia must be expelled." Hours later, another tweet pointing to the failure of Russia's security service to stop the blast. Defence Ministry can now blame FSB for the future South loss, he writes. Isn't it obvious who made an explosion? Truck arrived from Russian Federation. Blaming terrorism gives Russia's president a possible way out rather than escalating against Ukraine. He has yet to make any kind of declaration beyond calling for full criminal investigations. But this bridge was dear to him, a symbol of the reclaiming of Crimea 8 years ago, built by one of his old pals, Arkady Rotenberg, at huge expense, a key piece of infrastructure waiting to be hit. And these astonishing images will reverberate across Russia, a sign, if ever there was one, that his special military operation is having unintended consequences, even as the clamour of voices calling for a tougher military response to Russia's losses on the battlefield further adds to the pressure on Vladimir Putin.